Have you ever looked at an old photo and wondered what the place looks like now? Language learning can feel the same. You see a picture of what you want to say, but you have to find your way there, step by step. One of the best ways to learn English is through stories. Stories bring vocabulary to life and show you how native speakers actually speak. If you want to grow with English every day, like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to SpeakEase. It started with a black and white photograph. Daniel found it tucked inside a second-hand book he bought from a street stall. The photo was small, faded, and curled at the corners. It showed a narrow street, cobblestone road, 2 balconies, and a single lamppost on the left. A handwritten note on the back read, April 1968, where we met. He turned it over again and stared at the image. The details were faint, but something about it felt familiar. He looked closer. The style of the balconies, the angle of the street, it reminded him of a part of the city he'd walked through a few times. The next day, he printed a copy of the photo, folded it into his jacket pocket, and set out. The city was full of movement, cars honking, people walking fast, deliveries rolling past cafes, but Daniel wasn't in a rush. He wandered slowly, looking at each building, every lamppost. At first, nothing matched. He turned onto quieter streets, ones he rarely visited. He compared balconies. Some were too wide. Some had the wrong ironwork. A few hours passed. The sun shifted behind clouds. Still, he kept searching. Eventually, on a narrow street behind the old theater, he stopped. There it was. The building had been repainted. The cobblestones were uneven now, but the shape was the same. The left balcony had the same rail. The lamppost, shorter now, with a newer bulb, still stood in the exact spot. Daniel stood in the center of the street and held up the photo to compare. Perfect fit. He smiled. A woman came out of the building next to it and noticed him. "Are you lost?" she asked. Daniel shook his head. "No. I think I just found something." She looked at the photo. "Ah, this street. My grandfather used to live here. Said it was quieter back then." Daniel nodded. "It feels like a memory, even though I wasn't here." She tilted her head. "That's a nice way to put it." He looked around, the sound of footsteps, a bicycle bell, the warm smell of bread from a nearby shop. Life had changed, but the bones of the street were still the same. He took out his phone and snapped a picture. Later, sitting at a cafe with the photo beside his coffee, Daniel wrote one sentence in his notebook. "The city holds memories I didn't know I was part of." In this story, you heard useful English phrases like tucked inside a book, faded and curled, something felt familiar, wasn't in a rush, perfect fit, and the bones of the street were still the same. You also saw how to describe details visually and reflect emotionally in English. We post new stories every day to help you speak naturally and confidently. Like this video, subscribe to SpeakEase, and tell us in the comments, have you ever searched for a place from a photo? See you in the next video.